I'm legitimately depressed that I missed
because
it.
of that?
Yeah.
Do you want to shoot this, or is it too depressing? Because we got to put some up energy because we let the fans down.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
J is for Julie. You are the voice that we need. We loved you in the movies. I want to hear you speak every week. She's the hottest little diva with a henna weave. Just say Julie, that's she. Wah, wah, wah.
Hi, welcome back to Just Say Julie, the podcast. That's our new theme song by James Bradford. Isn't it cute?
It's so cute.
I know. He just said, I'm going to send you a theme song because we didn't have one. So thank you so much, James. I think it's adorable. And if anybody wants to send anything, I love it.
DM me, and I'm setting up our website right now. So eventually we'll have a whole website that you can like send us voice memos and stuff. And there will be like an email. Where
Presents, things like that, gift certificates, stuff like that. Okay, first of all, we want to start off by saying, we know we kind of let you down this week.
We are aware.
We're aware that our last podcast was a little bit, had issues. But there's a reason.
Yeah.
There's a reason. This was the hardest week ever.
Maybe of both of our lives individually, and then obviously coming together, it's like maybe the biggest clusterfuck.
Really hard. So these are our excuses, which are real. My cat had to be put to sleep. My 18-year-old cat, Banana. And I had to go do it by myself. I mean, of course, the doctor did it, but I had to go down there and put her to sleep, like pet her and say goodbye to her. And it was so awful. And there's no way that's okay. But I at least felt like she had 18 years where I got to love her and talk to her. She's a really strange cat. She lived mostly in the closets. Did you ever see her, actually?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Because remember, I took care of her.
That's right, when I went out of town. Well, she lived in the closets, and she didn't want to come out that much, but when you'd go by the closet, you'd hear, meow. So it was kind of wonderful. It was like a little fairy lived in the closet. And 18 years. So that was very disorienting. And then I lost my phone, which was also very disorienting. Like, I didn't know how dependent I was on my phone, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of sad. Like,
you said that it was a trauma. You said that was the most traumatic thing that
earlier.
That's what you said.
Okay, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that.
But it's what you said. So
well, that was accidental slip of the tongue. It wasn't the most. It wasn't the most traumatic.
Don't say slip of the tongue. Don't make it one word.
Okay. It wasn't the most traumatic thing that happened. The cat was. That was really, really hard. And then what else happened?
My boyfriend, Luke, he had a little mom, and he's at a place. And I live here now. So.
Yeah. So that's a lot to deal with. I feel like I had more trauma this week than I felt like this week was just like being run over by a truck. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I think the news is so overwhelming that I can't always differentiate my feelings from watching that.
Do you watch the news?
I do, because
why?
I want to see I want to see how it is, or if it's gotten worse. I know, and then I have to turn it off. But it's hard not to watch it because I'm so worried that I guess it's just that I want to see what's going on.
What if you just took a break from it?
I know.
Like,
I really have to.
Just while your life is stressful.
Yeah.
Why don't you just say, I'm not going to watch the news?
I have to, because I'm like completely feeling like I'm in crisis all the time.
Oh, no, Julie.
Yeah, I do. So you're probably right. It's just hard not to look at that and feel that way.
I don't look at it.
Well, you're smart. And we're trying to be upbeat now since we weren't so good about the last one.
I know. We really have to. And also, I wanted to edit more because I usually make the editing more fun. And then that episode had no fun editing. Because I was just trying to get it out on Wednesday.
This is like us talking to our teacher and saying why we didn't do a good job on our homework.
We're like, listen. These excuses, they're real.
They're real. Excuses can be real. So, but it doesn't matter. We're going to make up for it. We're going to do a really amazing job on the next podcast.
Yeah.
Right? So,
A special birthday podcast.
yes, it's her birthday on Monday. Oh my God, we're going to do a special birthday podcast. And how old are you?
25.
How is that possible? How is that possible? I can't even remember what was going on. I was 25. I mean, I'm sure I was drunk, but I don't for the whole year. But wow, that's pretty incredible. You're coming over here. We're going to watch the finale of The Bachelor and then do a thing about it.
Yeah.
And what else are you doing for your birthday?
My Nana, going to lunch with my Nana.
You really call her your Nana?
That's like, I mean, I don't like calling her that. It makes me feel weird
makes
to say
her
it.
happy.
It makes me feel even weirder to say Papa.
Oh, no.
Yes, because
That's just...
yeah, no, it's always been cringy, but
It's
that's
cringy.
his name.
Okay. Well, that's all right. You know, they are from a different time.
Nana and Papa.
Like, I'm not going to let my grandchildren call me Nana. That's
no,
not
they're
going to
gonna
happen.
call you Papa.
No, they're not going to call me Papa. They're going to call me...
I'm gonna make them call you Papa.
No, they're going to call me Miss Julie Brown. That's what I'm going to say.
They should call you Mad Madam Mim.
No. Jessica told me that I looked like Mad Madam Mim.
No, I
Who's
did
a
not.
character in what?
Sword in the Stone. Okay, wait.
A crazy
Asterisk.
witch-like character.
I did not say, quote, you look like this person. I said, in this exact, like, you know, cut in time with the exact way your hair was in that pajama shirt you were wearing.
Yeah,
In
it's
that-
like, by the way, you look like a hideous cartoon character right now.
And then I texted her the picture.
Yeah,
of the
she did.
character.
After I made her dinner. Anyway, I was telling you a story
Oh, yeah.
from the past, and you said I should tell it on the podcast. So this is what happened when I was first on MTV. The first week I was on it, I decided I was promoting my album Trapped in the Body of a White Girl. And I went to MTV in New York, and I thought, oh, I'm going to be this guest VJ. I can't act like all these videos are so awesome because a lot of them are stupid. So I started making fun of them. And I thought, okay, MTV will like it or they'll hate it, but I gotta be me. So I made fun of them, and they did like it. But during that week, Penn Jillette of Penn & Teller called MTV and said he wanted to meet me, and so did David Lee Roth. And I was like, I don't know. I don't think so. So there was a party MTV was having at the end of the week, and Penn came down there because he'd done some other things for them. And when I met him, he was very funny and charming in person. He was really great. So he asked me out, and we started dating. So I had to fly back to LA, but we started having a long distance relationship. His show was on Broadway at that time. It was called Penn & Teller. Okay, Penn & Teller something. I don't know. There's always Penn & Teller something. And I flew out there to see the show. This was the night I was going to see the show. So I flew to New York, and I got there late. So I got dropped off and at my hotel. And then I was going to the show. I was walking to the show. It was pretty cold too. But I was going to be late, and I was wearing this really slinky red stretchy dress. And it was so tight that you couldn't really wear underwear with it because it would, you'd have VPL, visible panty line. So I didn't wear underwear. I just wore pantyhose and the red dress. And I knew I was going to be late. So I'm running down the street to get there. And I'm like halfway there, and like some cabs were honking at me. And I look down, and the dress has ridden up to my waist. And I'm running in pantyhose with just like, I don't even know. I hope I waxed. I don't remember. I was so humiliated, and I was like pulling it down, and I go, what am I supposed to do? But it was New York. So like, that isn't that weird for New York, but it was pretty weird for me. So, finally I get to the theater, and I kind of never got over it. The rest of the night was not a good night because I knew that I just flashed all the streets of New York. The show was really good, though. If you've ever seen Penn & Teller, they're very wonderful. Have you seen them?
I've seen their show.
You said that like you're like a zombie. I've seen their show. They're
I'm tired.
okay. That's
So don't make fun of me.
okay. Sorry.
I have to work at the Mirror Factory.
All right.
Julie, do you think this is
I
what
know.
I want?
Jessica works at a mirror factory. Okay, that's what she's doing. And I support her for that, for, doing what you have to do to be an actress in LA. I just slept with people. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding. But so I shouldn't make fun of her. Anyway, so the Penn and Teller thing, that went on. I did it for about a year and a half. And then it ended because long distance relationships are super hard. If anyone's tried it. And I'm never going to try it again. What are your dreams in show business?
My dreams in show business?
Yes.
That's a big question.
I know.
That's like loaded.
I know. Well, you're in LA.
Yeah.
You're going to be 25. You're not wearing makeup. I never get over. What are your show business dreams?
My show business... Okay, first of all, show business.
Yeah, show business.
Business.
Yeah.
My show business dreams would be to, be Ingrid Bergman mixed with Katharine Hepburn mixed with Kristen Bell. So, I want to,
You want that to be your personality?
Not my personality. I want to just emanate that vibe of
okay, like classy, and I guess Kristen Bell is very perky and can sing, and she's very cute.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's what you want to end up being.
Yeah, I want to do I want to be an actor. I want to be like Zendaya. I mean, I'm probably going to cut me saying that out, but yeah, I want to do...
Why are you going to cut it?
Because that's so cheesy.
Oh, but I think it's okay to aspire to that.
But she's my same age, so I can't be I aspire to be my peer.
Yeah, to be, on that show.
Yeah.
I remember...
Well, I don't want to be on Euphoria, but go on.
No. When I first met you, we were having a game night, and Caesar, a mutual friend, asked you what did you want to do in show business. And you said... By 25, I want to have a sitcom, and I want to have starred in movies. And you had this amazing list. And then Caesar goes, and then when will your descent into madness start?
I don't even remember that.
Oh, yeah, it was great. It was great because I'm like, that's awesome. Because, I feel like everybody does aspire to these things, and you get some of them. Maybe Zendaya got all of them, I guess, right?
Well, I mean... It's all opportunity cost. You know what I mean? She's on these shows and in these movies and stuff, and that's excellent for her career, but, things get sacrificed. When you're, 25 and you haven't, made anything, I think, I have really loved the journey I've got, because it's, I've just had the opportunity to be forced to make my own things, and I think sometimes when you're young and you get cast in things... You never created anything. You just did other people's stuff. Yeah.
No, but I think it is good that you get forced to create stuff. I mean, I felt like, for one thing, I felt like I'm not going to get to do the exact material I want to do because I don't see it out there. Mm-hmm. So I remember even when I was in acting school and they go, okay, do a monologue. And I remember pouring through acting monologue books going, none of these are good or particularly not funny. Yeah. Nothing was funny. So then I started to write stuff because out of just sheer necessity, because they were crappy. And then the stuff I thought of, there was nothing like it. So I had to do it to get it to be out there. And that's a great thing because it forced me to create material. I suppose if I'd gotten cast in some really amazing things, I wouldn't have. But I'm trying to think what I would have loved to have been in. I can't even think. I mean, maybe. Well, I almost got cast in Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Pee-wee's Playhouse, but I didn't get it. It was between me and E.G. Daily who got it. And I will always regret that. I think Paul Rubens is wonderful, and I'm sad I didn't get it. But, everybody has stories like that. Yeah. Every single person has that one got away, right? Yeah. I know. So that one, I'm trying to think if there was a sitcom I would have liked to have been in that was on when I was first acting. I can't even think of something. So I really had to make my own thing. Yeah. Yeah.
I think I want to change my answer, by the way, now that I've been thinking about it.
Okay.
I think I want my own show.
What kind of show?
I don't know.
like talk show, comedy show.
That's Luke.
Get it.
Hi.
That's her boyfriend.
Hey. Have you ever gotten your eyebrows waxed?
A million times. In fact, one time I was about to do this movie, and you're not. That's Obi. You're not supposed to use retinol. You know what retinol is,
Yeah.
right? You're not supposed to do that.
When? Obi.
And
Obi.
get- Shh, 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 shh. This won't work. He has to go downstairs.
No, he's relaxing.
Okay. Okay, you're not supposed to use retinol. If you use it, you're not supposed to get waxed. Like get your eyebrows waxed.
Oh, really?
So I was about to do this movie, which I can't remember the name of it. And I went to get my eyebrows waxed, and they ripped a big chunk of skin off my.
Oh my God.
That's what happens.
Oh my
big
God.
chunk of skin right here. So they had to like very artfully cover it with makeup. It was a movie I did where I played Bill Pullman's lover, and
I can't believe
I know,
that.
it was crazy. So I have gotten them waxed. And then another time, this Russian waxer, I said, don't make them too thin.
Uh-oh.
And she's like, oh, no, I did it right. Don't worry. And then she just took a lot of hair, so they were much thinner than normal. And I got so upset, so I got minoxidil, which is what guys put on their, if they're balding, what they put on their hair. And I put that on my eyebrows. And it made them grow in. So the answer is yes.
That sort of switcheroo feels similar to the laundry detergent dishwasher situation.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I had a couple weeks where everything was crazy in my house,
Yeah.
right? And I hadn't gone shopping and bought any I can't even say it. Dishwasher soap, like for the dishwasher.
Yeah.
So I was very busy and I used laundry detergent. And she came over and said, you cannot do this because you're essentially eating laundry detergent. But I wasn't worried, and I did it one other time after you left. Not worried about it. I don't remember why I couldn't go shopping. There was something going on where I couldn't go shopping. So
My mom didn't think that was insane.
really, she was with
No,
me.
she was with you.
Thank you.
She was on Team Julie. Because I was like, because I thought, is Julie going to get sick? So I said, is Julie going to get sick because of this? And my mom was like, that's so, what did she say?
Creative.
This ingenuity or something.
Ingenious.
Yeah.
Okay. See, Obi's like not happy. Obi's in his crate.
He just doesn't quite understand the crate.
Shh. Be quiet. I'm not the
Here,
dog
wait,
whisperer.
let me remind him that he has toys. Obi, look.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I don't have something, I try to figure something else out, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you should do that.
She's got a great mind
I have a great mind.
and a great pair of tits.
Thank you. Thank you. I think I do. Anyway, so like one time, this isn't really a substitution, but on Just Say Julie one time, we had written a joke about how I used kitty litter as a mask, like as a face mask.
I've seen that episode.
And you have? Well, the prop girl didn't get something different. So I'm like, I can't put that on my face. She's like, oh, it'll be fine. So I put toothpaste and kitty litter on my face. And it blew up. It just blew up. So we had to shut down for a while. Yeah, I know. But like, who would, that was a joke. I mean, I don't know why she didn't get it, but she didn't, so.
Well, yeah, because like cat litter has like chemicals in it. It's not just sand.
Dude, I know. And I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? I guess we're shooting. I guess we're going to have to do it. And so I did it. So,
Tough.
I know.
Showbiz.
The dog's trying to escape. So thank you for tuning in to Just Say Julie, the podcast. I hope you like this episode better than the one that we totally bungled. We couldn't help it. It was one of those weeks. Happens to everybody.
The show must go on.
The show must go on. And we will see you next week.
Wah, wah, wah.